Hello, 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 and welcome back. Oh, I didn't turn this light on. There we go. Now I don't look like I'm in fucking darkness. Welcome back to some programming. Hope everyone's doing well today. I hope you've all had a good day so far. I have got a bit of energy. We'll see how far it travels, because I've not had the greatest sleep in the last few nights. Last night wasn't too bad. I did wake up like 3 or 4 times during the night. Like every 2 hours-ish sort of thing. But overall, not too bad, not too bad. Did try, so it's getting colder here now, right? Because it's winter time here in New Zealand. It's a weird concept. I know a lot of people because they're in the northern hemisphere. Down here in the southern hemisphere, it's going into winter. We're finally getting to a point where I can justify having like more than a little bit of blanket over me, which the cats are really happy about that. So I decided to toss together the duvet I got with the bed, which is brand new. You can actually see the polka dots there. So it was the first day I've actually had a duvet over me in like probably over a year at this point. Like an actual duvet. And the duvet I had before that, I still own it and it's shit. This is actually the first like proper, it's got weighting to it, but it's not too thick. It's so fucking nice. I'm so happy with it. Yet again, a reminder of that purchase for this bed was like, I sat there and I'm like, maybe I should get it. And then I talked to the flatmate and she's just like, why think about it? This has got everything you would want, and it's got someone that's willing to like drop it off for you for just like a small price and willing to give you bedding. Why would you think on this? It's cheaper than pretty much everything else as well. And you know what? You got a fucking point. So we organized it, and that's why, yeah, I got it like a week later. It's been incredible. So happy. So yeah, no, just me being happy about that. All right. Today, I have no idea what I'm doing today, because at the moment, art is one of the big things that I need to be working on, but I don't want to keep working on. I want to work on that on my own. Because I'm having someone help me a little bit with that. And they've been an incredible help. One that I cannot stress the value of the time that they've spent with me. They've been back and forthing some of my ideas. They've been helping me prototype some designs. A bunch of stuff that means that, yeah, theoretically we should be able to get a visual update done, and to not shift the visual style too drastically, which was actually one of the considerations I had, but still within the sort of same realm it is, but enough difference that it doesn't feel like I'm carbon copying bloody holocure, which is my biggest gripe with the current stuff. Is it was just the best one I could do at the time. And we'll be moving away from that shortly. So that's the big thing that's still going. What else have I got? I've not looked into the memory leak issue. So we might do some stuff to see if we can test that around. And I think I'm just going to do some more cleanup in general today. So today should be pretty chill. So we'll start off with just playing the game. Yeah. I might do some asset work, but it won't be like character work. It will be some icons and stuff like that, because I have been working on that as well in my spare time. Actually, you know, there's one thing I want to start working on. And it's something that I was going to leave to my friend, but I think I can probably start working on it. Just to make things faster and easier. Who do we want to do testing with? Just do something like this. So there's still the movement pixelation thing, which I think is about a ratio that I fucked up somewhere. If anyone, genuinely speaking, this is where I will say, if anyone knows why this is happening and a good fix for this, let me know, because the sprites used for the lobby room are 64 by 64 and they should be nice and clean. I just clearly messed something up when I was doing the pattern design. I'm not sure. Because, like, you can see as I move, it kind of flashes. I'm sure that's a ratio thing because we're too zoomed in. That's one thing I could work on, is the weighting system. The weight for upgrades. Because at the moment that's still pretty high. I should try and figure out what this the one invisible slime is exactly. I'm still not sure on what that is. Let's look into that, because it's been something that's sat there for so long as an issue. I'm going to assume it's because of some resetting, right? So... I don't know. I do not know. What if I made this like 200 seconds or 200 frames? So it would mean that they would start later, but maybe it means that they don't have that issue. I could also move enemy initialization higher on the card, the create card, which would probably resolve some of it. Yeah, no, that didn't fix it. Okay, let's move enemy initialization higher on the card then. Is there a way for me to find out? It's because I want to know if it's like the first one spawned. Because if it's the first one spawned, then I have something to kind of go off of that. But it doesn't feel like it's the first one spawned, does it? So enemy spawning, what we will do for bug testing purposes is I'm gonna go and sneak a little bit of code into the bottom of the UI. Okay, and then I'm going to enemy creation. No, it's enemy scripts. Enemy spawning, here we go. Set. So it's with the instance. No, I need to put it in initialization. That shouldn't be getting used anymore. We'll test that in a bit. Okay, and then we go back to enemy script. Num equals enemy count plus plus. And then we go back to UI. And this should just need to be num. See if this works, because this is one way of potentially debugging what could be occurring. Because again, if it's the first enemy that's spawning that's causing this bug, then there's answers that are a bit more clear. But it is not. It is the 7th one in this case. Okay. And then if we start this again, is it 7th always? This is now the big question. Because then it would mean that there's something wrong with a certain part of the repeat cycle. No, it's not the same one. It's 8 this time. Still consistently within a certain spot though. Now, if I rerun, I believe it doesn't come up again as an issue. So, first time running since game start, a single enemy breaks, and it seems to be in the second lot of spawns. So something's getting initialized poorly then. And requires kind of a bit of a soft reset to it. Alright, let's look at controller. And it'd be room start. Controller player, controller enemy. What if we put the controller player above the enemy here? And then... Wait, room looks pretty, thank you. Okay, let's see if that change fixed it. Could be as simple as that, but I'm doubting it. What could first initialization do that second, or what first initialization doesn't do that second does? Nine this time, okay. No change though. It's because initialization's done here on create, and create of this occurs in instances. There's controller main, but this stage is toxic green. What do you mean toxic green? What's this? There's the controller main. Ah, there's the controller portal. Yeah. Two-bro green. I kind of get what you mean. I mean, to be fair, the biggest problem is that it's not broken up in my eyes. It is just a placeholder asset until I actually figure out something towards the game room. It's probably going to be a bit more of a lime green. Base it off New Zealand a bit more. So that's the most of that sort of stuff that I've ever seen, and we've got interesting fauna here. What engine am I using? Game Maker. It's one of the better ones for solo or a small team dev. Godot's definitely become highly popular though. If it's gotten a lot of tutorializing done for it now, which makes it definitely a good choice. Because that's one thing that I even deal with, right? Is some people go like, oh, why don't you use Godot? And it's like, well, it's not that I don't want to use it, it's that I'm using Game Maker for this, right? And if someone's gonna ask me if I'm gonna use Unity or Unreal, no. If I have the choice, I'm probably not going to. I do need to work here, I know. There's not much I can really do for this, though. I've got the majority of this functionality done. There's some visual elements I could add, but, you know, that's something that's pretty low priority. It's not gonna happen. Game's too complex for changing engines in this development stage. I mean, yes and no. This is where a lot of stuff comes in, right? Is I had to explain to someone the other day why it's a lot more difficult than they were making it out for Slay the Spire, because Slay the Spire's changed engine, right? With Slay the Spire 2, and they're like, oh well, it's much easier because they've got a pre-done concept. So, well, no, not having a game to base off, or like your GDD to base off, and having one, both are equally as difficult for different reasons though. The changes to holocure switching to Game Maker would probably be minuscule at best for the amount of work that it would need. I'm not saying that it won't be done, because the developer has very clearly shown they're capable of doing extremely awesome stuff over a period of time. And if they feel more comfortable coding in Godot, then go ahead. But it's not essential. Vampire Survivors also changed engines. Yes, Vampire Survivors also did change engines partway through its development, which did take it a while, but that developer is also fairly competent for a lot of things. And the Vampire Survivors style, especially Vampire Survivors itself, is fairly simplistic and has got a lot of transferable concepting. So there are elements of it that would have taken a lot of time to make work the first time, but if you are doing just like a engine shift like that for that kind of game, there would be a lot of safety nets that you could do. It's just still a lot of work, and it is down to if you're confident with the next engine you're working on. I cannot figure out why that issue occurs. So, to explain the issue in as clearer terms as I can, for some reason, in the first few spawns of enemies, one of the enemies spawns without a texture, and this is only in the first time loading into the game room. So something clearly is not initialized correctly the first time I run the game, and it is fine the next time. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. Is it something to do with this? Because there's a couple of things it could be, and I will muck around with them if I must. Okay, we don't care what we pick up, we're just looking for early enemy spawns. There it is over there. So yeah, it's kind of like 7, 8, and 9 is the numbers we're seeing for it. Okay, so I'm gonna keep those because that's just being smart for just in case scenarios. So this makes me think, how do I do in create? It's just enemy initialization. So I'm going to just try and do this and see if this changes it. But yeah, I want to kind of solve these little minor bugs that I've seen that I've been lazy about. Fix up a little bit of balance as well, because I think we're at the stage where that's some of the stuff I should start considering a bit more. Refinement, efficiency, balance. Because there are some weapons and items that I still think are just bad. And I want to do something about them. Nope. Still his issue. Okay, what if I put it here and then remove it from here? Seven's fine. 8's fine. 9 isn't. So that doesn't change anything. Just gonna try this in case that has something to do with it for some reason, like the alpha is getting modified outside of my knowledge, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Da, 7, 8, 9 is broken. Okay. So that doesn't change that. So Yeah, so that's all the boss stuff, so we don't really care about that. Okay, then I have another idea. Just kind of want to see what this comes up with. I just realized it's going to be in such an awful position because it's going to overlay with the thing. So we will cancel out of the game and we'll shift the X by +5. Ugh. Sorry. I do not like yawning. I'm having one of those days, I don't know if people know what I mean, where it's just like you just feel hungry. Not even for a good reason, just feel hungry. Okay, ref sprite 39. So it does have the sprite. Like, it has the sprite, so it should, by all intents and purposes, be correct. Still broken. No. Yeah, this is an interesting one, huh? to do a clean quickly, just in case. No, that's not quite the thing. This is not easy, is it? Because the draw sprite extend here should do all the stuff. I'm just gonna try this for a little safety net for a moment. Yeah. No, it didn't change it. It's good to know, because that is that was a concern I just had. Okay. I genuinely don't understand why this is happening. So what is happening is that in the... It's not even the second lot of spawns guaranteed, right? Because by default, it should be 4 spawns per spawn point. Basically every tick. 4 enemies spawned. it is. We've had it variant from 7 to 9, so that indicates to me that regardless of it, it can appear at the end, beginning, or middle of the thing, and it's inconsistent. It's mainly appearing on 9, but we have had it occur on other ones. Maybe the changes I have had has pushed it to 9, which means that I have delayed what is the error. Which then still indicates to me that it's something to do with the initialization process. But at this point in time, there shouldn't be any issues with the initialization of the enemies and their creation stuff. Unless I'm missing something. Unless it falls out of space temporarily. Does it potentially fall out of memory for a split moment? No. Because then it wouldn't come back. Okay, struct there has the sprite. Where do I set the sprite? Hey bro, what's up? Hey yeah. Fucking struggling with programming as per usual. So hey you pretzel. Enemy spawning, enemy, so this thing goes through. Enemy spawning, enemy, here we go. Where am I from? New Zealand. Where do I set the sprite? This? Right? Surely. So that'd be enemy set stats from struct. Sprite index right here. Yeah. So the sprite index is being set here. From Canada? Noise. Sprite. No. Image. We need a bot, so no. I like the New Zealand cricket team. Fair. I mean, it is a fairly big sport still over here. But no, you can see the messages on stream. You don't need a bot to vice versa them. That sounds like a horrendous idea. Image number equals 0. Okay, see if this changes anything. I don't see it changing it, but you never know. I do have a sprite hold thing, so I can force it to try and draw it. If I must. I do what I must. Okay. Oh, hello. Can I not set it as 0? Does it need to be something different? Ooh, good. GameMaker's not liking what I did. There we go. Try that. What is the image number variable again? GameMaker manual. Read-only variable. Oh, it's a read-only. I can't try and set it. Okay, well, let's not set it then. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's right, because that's what it's used for normally. But yeah, so we'll try this quickly, and if this doesn't work, then I'll try and do something with sprite hold. It's going to be laggy, but I can possibly make it more efficient. Okay, come on enemies, spawn. Yeah, no. Number 9 still broken. It's consistently number 9 now though. Like, I don't think we've had any deviation on that. I'm a college student. Oh, nice. What you studying? Sprite hold. So if I go into here with it, it's each index equals sprite hold. Try that. I doubt this is going to fix it, but it could always help. Again, this is what I was meaning. Like, I don't want to do this because this can get very laggy, because it just means I'm reapplying this thing constantly. It gets very expensive. I do graphic work part-time to pay a college fee. That's... yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. There's also a good chance the enemies will start, like, kind of jiving a little bit, especially from the right side. No, they're fine. Okay, we're looking for reference 9. He is still broken. Can I make something for your channel? If you want, but I do not have money, so I cannot offer anything. I won't stop you, but I will also not be able to do much for you, and I do apologize for that. Very generous offer, but I'm also limited in my means. Game dev doesn't exactly pay, especially when you haven't released games. And when you're still studying. I really shouldn't be doing a second degree, shit's expensive. No, it'll be fine, do a second degree, it's great. Okay, so... for some reason, its sprite is not appearing. Why is its sprite not appearing? Why is its sprite not appearing? I'm drawing it. I'm forcing it to redraw. It's okay. Oh, it's all good. Forcing it to redraw. Why is it not working? Why would it not be working? I have no idea why it's not drawing. Something is occurring when that spawns. That's not reoccurring in any other case. Can make a very low pro. I appreciate the thought, but like to give you an idea, I have 25 cents in my bank account until tomorrow, and I'm probably only going to have like a few dollars left. I genuinely am spending what would be equivalent to about $20 US on my weekly food. So I understand where you're coming from, but I'm not the right place to advertise to. I eat cheap sausages and bread, and that is pretty much all I get to eat a week. Oh no, I eat rice, actually. I did have some rice this morning as well. So, I know you mean well, but yeah. If I can't even go see my mates, which are like a town over, I'm not likely to pay for much more else. Hell, I can't even afford to go see the doctor, and I really should. Why is this happening? It's clearly there. It's clearly got a collision mesh. It's got a shadow. It's got health and can die. Why is it not drawing? It's because the sprite isn't available in some capacity. Or the sprite ID is not right. But it's getting it. It's getting the reference correctly. And the reference doesn't look like it's changing between past it. Because that would be the next thought, right? Is that the sprite index has changed somehow, so therefore it's incorrect. If your friends want to make some workplace suggestions for you, I'll definitely keep that in mind, yeah. It's just, I don't have very many friends that would stream or anything. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's sprite reference 39, so it's correct. If I restart... Do I have a Discord? There is a community done one, but it's not got much to do with me other than I'm on it. And then if I check here... Looking for number 9. Number 9 is there. He's perfectly spawned. I might need to flick a message to someone that knows way more about this than I do. Make a note about that. There we go. Right, I will have that note. And I'll sort that out later. So clearly, I don't know what the issue is, where it's occurring, so I can't really resolve it. So we'll just leave it alone then. So what shall I do next then? Spent like fucking an hour mucking around with a bug that I cannot figure out. What is one of the things I could try and work on? I mean, there's just continued cleanup. Crates. The memory leak issue, but I don't quite know why it's occurring at this stage. So let's run and debug and try and find out. Because it could just be like I'm not cleaning something up correctly. Come on. Let me click back on the Game Maker client. Profile. Start profiling. And then also look at the debugger. Because right now it's pretty stable. Not much is occurring. It's peaking a little bit higher here. But that's because player has control now and other things have to take into consideration. But it's still not rising. So I need to keep that in mind. Okay. Sort by step. Whoops. But yeah, like the memory usage is just slightly higher. And it's really just constantly slightly higher, but I don't like that at all. There are a couple of things I could do to potentially stem that more. Because it was about 4 minutes-ish was when we were really getting some lag issues. Okay, it tanked a fair bit now. Okay, it's tanking hard here, so it is enemy probably related. Just the sheer amount of enemies on screen smashing the FPS down. Maybe that's just my problem, is that I just need to have better enemy handling. Because admittedly, there is a lot that the enemies are handling individually that could still be nudged to potentially the controller. Yeah, it's because it's cleared up a little bit now. Heal up a bunch. And yeah, it's improved a bit now, so it is... There's a mix of things that's probably going on. But it's trying to find exactly where the biggest problem stems and improve that. Just keep improving these. Because yeah, like if there's less enemies on the thing, it's doing perfectly fine. So maybe I need to be less resource intensive with my enemies and be more hard cappy on how I approach them, maybe? Oh, I caused an error. Ah, sledge over it didn't get fixed with the changes that we did. Because it's still on copy, not caster. Cool. There's 2 more weapons that still hit that issue, apparently. Oh. Well, you sit over there for a moment, cat. I want to be able to move. Oh. Oh, music at a moment. Having to double check things, yeah. Okay, so yeah, enemies need to be handled better. So what currently gets handled Because the thing is, right, technically speaking, with the controller, a lot of it's getting done on the enemies. Because it's doing it with. So... maybe I stop doing it so much with and move it to the controller does loops through all of the enemies. I don't want to DS list it, but kind of that idea. Yeah, okay. So let's try this. So I was about to genuinely write for loop, good on me. Var target. Okay, and then yoink. Copy of all of this. And then just put target in front of everything. So this part here, slows, is the one that I don't think I can do anything about. Like, just... the enemy itself needs to be able to hold its slows. Because I don't see a better way, unless I do some really, really finicky things, to handle it. But this might actually reduce some of the intensity. So let's try this. There is a chance that this could crash. I stress that. That's why I'm going to be cautious about it. Because if I missed a single thing there, we crash. Okay, so far so good. Still tanking a little bit. By a minute it was okay. This feels like it's actually worse. The fuck is the cooldown on Hanabi? Doesn't seem to be resetting. Yeah, Hanabi's broken. Okay. Go look at that in a sec. So about now, pretty much the same. Yeah. I don't see enough of a difference to justify this amount of change. Cool. So we've realized that that was a mistake. Because like if I look at this, controller enemy step was only 4.3%. It's still the draw the draw 64. That's playing UI draw. Slots take up a lot of that. I mean, like, that's not bad. I don't know. Like, unsurprisingly, yeah, draw is going to take up a lot of the capacity. It's actually a little surprising that the controller step uses so little, because that's basically controlling all of the player movement, which moves the entire world. Right? Ah, fuck, I just hit the back of my foot with the chair. Oh, okay, cat, come here. You could curl up with the other cat, you know. Be a bit nicer on me. Okay. So, ironically enough, you know what this is telling me? We should probably make the enemy slightly bigger. Just slightly. But less spawn. Because it seems like that's the case, right? There's too many spawning. 500 is clearly too much. So let's reduce to 300 for now. But we might magnify the base XY size of all enemy units, which we can do quite easily because of the way we've actually written this now over here. So we could do, say, 1.5 is going to be a lot, but let's see. This should mean that enemies are larger, which fills the screen more is kind of, I guess, what also needs to be happening. That's why we should probably get the map done, like I've talked about a few times. I mean, even today we talked about it, right? So how big are the enemies? 1.5 times. Oh, they are fucking massive. That is far too big. Let's try 1.25. I mean, 1 almost already feels fine, so maybe 1.1 is what we need. Like, I was thinking 1.1, but we'll see what it's like. Play around with some of the sizing. The benefit of how we've got this set up is we can actually play around with these sizings. See, this doesn't feel too obscene. Like, the slimes are slightly bigger than the player, and we do intend on doing, like, I intend on doing a bit of an HD pass to the slime zone. So they have, slightly thinner black lines. I think the Usagi is going to be, like, the big sell point of if this worked or not. They could definitely be smaller. Okay, let's try 1.1. Like my gut was telling me. Yeah, no, we're gonna work on the other stuff as well in a bit. The weighting. Yeah, see, like, this doesn't seem too obscene. Keep in mind, we could probably still make the player slightly larger. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Now, that's one thing I do want to check on quickly, because I have it... So player can't take damage, and then I think it's in the controller now? In the step event. Da, 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 da. So this, by the way, I think is what this error is here. Is it's just like, hey, the thing is getting deleted by the deleting here. So it's getting deleted because we are replacing it here. So I'm wondering if I should do something about that. Or if that's an error that's fine to have just because it gives me that safety net that I need. We shall see. Right, I was going to work on upgrades and leveling because we have the weighting system in here. Priority array for leveling. So get options for leveling. Yes, we have it as a 50% chance. You know what? I'm gonna quickly look up. Because surely other games have had their leveling up things, their weightings done, right? No, that's not what I want. I guess it would probably be in getting started. Level up upgrades. So randomly selected from a pool of weapons that you've already unlocked. You'll start with some of them unlocked, choosing blah blah blah. Okay, no, we'll go to main article level up. Because I want to know how like weight is done in other games so I can kind of consider how I might want to do it. Determined by a formula. Yeah, they've got a interesting formula for it. That one. Not similar to what I've got. I think, ironically enough, my formula actually follows Minecraft more than anything. Take that as you will. Into the following categories: skills, weapons, Okay. So each weapon in holocure seems to actually have its own individual weight of occurrence. If I'm seeing this correctly. I would love for this to actually load though. Yes, here we go. So each weapon has, yeah, they have unique weights attributed to them. So like spider cooking, plug type, glow stick, bouncy ball are all weight of 4, so they will occur more often. Interesting. That's a unique choice. Okay. Don't know if I agree with that choice, but I can see some rationale for it. So then it's Vampire Survivors. Let's have a look at their wiki and look at how. No, that's not the getting started I wanted. Is there a way to find out more on pickups, maybe? Because I need to find experience related questions. Here we go, main article, level up. Yeah, I don't care about these fucking ads. Random selection of items, here we go. Currently the total weight of the weapon pool is thing, passive pool item is that. Probability of receiving a certain item of a rarity value can be found in the table below. The player's inventory is not full. There is first an attempt to specify other items already owned by the player. The chance offered items already in your inventory is affected by luck and can be calculated as owned chance equals 1 plus 3 times x minus 1 divided by total luck, where x equals 2 if the player's level is even and x equals 1 if the level is odd. That's a very strange mechanic, what? That's actually a really strange mechanic. Some very strange rationale for that. So there's a difference between even and odd levels for chance of getting owned items. Okay. So it's 2 times 0.3 would be 6. So it's either it's a baseline of 60% chance or 30% chance weighting. So my 50% is probably not wrong. It's just probably the order in which I impose what gets thinged, as well as the items already, well, the passive items being pre-pushed. Because that's something that I do want to change, right? Is that you shouldn't start the game with those passives. You should start the game with your base item and your base weapon, and those are the two things that you'll start with. And not the other stuff. So there's an argument to be made that's what we should probably look at right now, maybe? Which should be this one. All abilities. So I believe in, where is it that that stuff gets pushed through? I think it's actually the controller that does it. Yeah, upgrades the abilities. So if I do this, does this mean I don't start with them, but I can level them, get them? This begs an interesting question. So I shouldn't have Gang Grip available right now. I do not. Cool. But there's Gang Grip, and now I should. Yes. Cool. Now I might just change the order in which those get pushed, which is actually relatively easy. So I might push this higher than equipped weapons, but not higher than pre-equipped abilities. So, to probably explain this a little bit better, maybe, what's going on here is it's just trying to push what's equipped first, except for the ability thing now. And then it will push what's down. Basically, it's pushing these in order. That's why index pushing and is changing because it's going with that. And then stats is the final thing. Stats should not be showing up as often as they do. I'm not happy with that. Which is why I might just push this, like I said, I might just push this to 60% chance, just so we have that way higher odds thing at that top end. So now abilities should pretty much guarantee turn up if you have them available. If they're not available, which that's kind of also the point, is that they slowly taper away, then your equipped items and weapons take priority, and if they're not available, then so on and so forth. So if I run now, I'd like to see. So this is kind of what I mean by, like, there's elements of balance that is going into this. There's all sorts. So now we see Sakura Storm, Joe, and Gangrit. Gangrit's pretty hot. So Gangrit should actually be the highest probability of all of these three. But the fact that it is still the last option shows that the balance is actually not too bad, priority-wise. But I'm not happy about that shop as well, because now that same shop is showing up 2 times. If I do this again, it's showing up 3 times. Showing up again, it's basically the same shop that's showing up a 4th time. And same again. This is why the odds is so rough to try and get right. I'm gonna pull it back down to 50% then. Because it's the way I have it has it just, it's constantly coin flipping, right? And by constantly coin flipping, it means that there is some situations where the coin flips are just fucking bad and it will hit the lowest possible option. So we need to just, I want to design in a way that accommodates for that but doesn't waste it. Oh, hello. That was weird. Okay, so if I force level here, and see, there's a stat thing. So the rolls just were bad, but I don't like... I shouldn't be seeing a crit chance thing this early. I shouldn't see a speed thing. There's 2 Gangrits there. I don't have a safety net like I do here, do I? No, I do not. Shit. Okay, so we don't have something for that. Why do I not have something for that? What do I need to prepare for that? Feed an array in and return something to find the all valids option. Max level and dupes. Okay, so how do I check for dupes? I'm not checking for dupes correctly. I don't think. Oh god, I'm gonna have to... remember a lot here. How do I check? Oh, it's because I haven't switched it according to this, have I? So this is 1 now. Maybe that's what's wrong about it. So I feel like I had the stuff for this. Let's try that again then. Okay, so pick up one of those, and we try and see there is a duplication. That didn't fix it. Right. So, yeah, where is my duplication prevention system? I had something. We've never actually used this correctly, that's why this is a bad thing. Oh, I really wish I had better commenting here. Alright, let's just start commenting what I can understand. pass and increase. This is actually very strange. Okay, cat. Go. I need to focus. I'm sorry. Because there's a prevention system somewhere and I don't know where it is, and I can't tell if I'm misreading this or not. I don't think I am. Because there is something I can add, and I'm just like, I don't know if that's what I needed to add or not. And then we don't use ability 1 anymore. We do not. Okay, so I will do it that way then. And that will be my assurance policy. I don't need to do this here because it's going to be copied over every single one of them as long as it's within this field. No, it should be getting done like this. Here. Yeah, so it should actually be getting removed because this was what I thought I would need to do, but I have literally done this. So I'm not correctly doing this somehow to the ability. not seeing any error pop-ups either. Okay, I have an idea. No, I need to do it via debug, I think is just the best way of getting that info. Oh, welcome to the like slower days where it's just like one problem takes 4 hours to fix. And I wish I had a better answer. Okay. Instances. Why is that not? Am I fucking stupid? I'm gonna have to probably do a bunch of step overs then with this. Finally, I'm able to actually look at these. Cool. It's getting pushed to the wrong fucking room. Wait, how? What? What have I done wrong? Okay, just gonna do this for a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna, again, we're just mucking around with some stuff to try and get some values easier to see. Okay. So it seems that for some reason, it is not only duplicating it, it is also... Okay. That's the old-fashioned one. Okay. Oh. That would definitely be doing it. I'm fucking stupid. My brain clearly just didn't correlate the things properly. I was just duplicating the array for no reason. So Gangrit. We're not seeing any more duplications, and the array is empty. Cool. I was stupid. No wonder I was confused. Gotta love that, right? When yeah, your brain just doesn't work. Okay, okay, so that should improve that though. I needed to do the weapon cleanup of like the area of effects stuff at some point. Could do that now maybe. Okay. God, I feel so exhausted right now. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so weapons need their overall area increased by what is the value that I put? Because it's in the initializer. Because we modified a value that we're not supposed to modify globally to improve the area. 1.25. So we're going to pull up a calculator and do this good old-fashioned way as we need to. Because I don't think many of the weapons are incorrect in the area with their modifier. So this one is 0.26 equals 325. Clear 1.25 times 1.5 is 1.875. So that's going to probably be the most common one, I'll be honest. This should just be like that, right? 1.25 times 2 equals 2.5, yeah. This one doesn't have an area value, it was just based on what it was. This doesn't have an area value, that might need to, again, like this is the thing, some of these are going to have to change because of that. This was 875. Because they were still affected by the global influence of it. But they, well, they may have been, but they weren't affected by it correctly. So I need to set in some modifiers. Also technically means the amounts that areas got increased by was slightly higher as well, so I might need to go through and do that. We'll do something about it all later. But that should fix up the majority of the weapons. But yeah, it will affect their scaling. But we'll leave the scaling for now. We'll fix that. As we go through and do balance passes, which I want better ways of doing balance passes, right? Because I feel at the moment the weapons don't quite scale the way that I would like them to. And I think I'm missing out on a couple of things because of that. So that might be something to improve later. Gotta love it. All right. Sorry, just double checking on things. I have mixed feelings about going to other people's streams and advertising like that. Just thinking on the stuff that's still on screen from earlier on Twitch. Shorthand is, if you come advertising to me, expect me to tell you that it's either you're paying me or it's for free. That's the shorthand of it. I do not have the money to consider otherwise. And I will say openly as well, I don't have friends that would be wanting art. It just feels mean to say that, but it's the case. And that's why that sort of advertising is super obnoxious and doesn't tend to get you very far. Not in my eyes. If I went into a random VTuber stream and said, hey, I'm making a game about VTubers, I'd probably get fucking banned most of the time, because it's not the space for it, but it's also just, yeah, kind of scumbaggy. I get the need to try and get your shit advertised and marketed, but that's not the way to do it. There's plenty of other ways. Especially, yeah, as I said, I've got fucking nowhere near enough money. And it's like, oh, I could do a discount. It's like, is your discount free? No. Move along. And I say this with the, like, most courtesy I possibly can of just nothing against the person, just not my style of advertising, and I don't agree with it. Nor am I the right target for it in this case. What do I work on right now? What is on the thing said that I want to actually work on, or... I could start writing the code for this. All right, let's write some functions. God damn it. Right. Okay, so how do I want this to work? So I'm gonna yoink these for a second. So healing and pickup range and area. So this would be so it would add the health regen. Reduce, assist, cool down. And then gain max health. Looping max health. So I believe I have a thing for health regen inbuilt now, right? Or do I not? Because I think I had there's a value for it. HP regeneration. Control C. No, I don't want to replace all, I want to find all. And it is the controller player that's handling it, cool. And it's every second, so yeah, it is just as easy as grabbing this and it will be plus equals 3. Reduced assist cooldown would be player stats, assist reduction. It would be plus equals, it's 0.2. Would that be how it's done? Wait, is the reduction flat or is it percentage? I can't fucking remember. sys scripts. I don't know if I've actually added it. If I do it to EX, that's where it would be. Reduction is times the base value removed. Yes, so it is a percentage removal. So it should be by base 1? No. By base 0. Initialize reduction is 0 base, so it's if I plus equals 0.2, then it is plus equals 0.2 of that value removed. Yes, so that is correct. Yeah, it's just player stats dot, it's max health, HP max, I think that's what it is, plus equals I probably just make it flat amount for safety's sake. Because otherwise I'm going to create this hell of a nightmare to control. I mean, this is where it comes to a question of maybe it could just be turned into an ability. It would make sense. And then I can handle it via ability stuff. How do I want to handle it? It probably is best to just handle it as if it was an ability, right? So we'll make a struct for it. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, okay, let's see. New... What was the thing? Skill constructor. As per usual, it's always just that. Isn't it? Do I put 1 or do I put 0? What do I put on for the EXs? It'd be under characters, actually. It looks like 0. Yeah, it's 0. And no need for a level up array. Just give 10 health. And then, okay, there we go. I will correctly push this when I need to, but we'll get it all sorted as we need. So... Which value is it? Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. value 1, and then this would be value 2. Because I want to stress, I could do the percentage here and it wouldn't actually be that hard. It would just be a... do we? The percentage sounds so tantalizing, right? Okay, I'm gonna do the fucking percentage. So it's 10% plus 1% per level. The current bonus would be this. I can do the maths from that. Yeah. So the max health percent gain is removed from here because we'll do it elsewhere. Okay, so first of all, it would be take this minus equals ability value 4. Then we need to get var level mod equals, so I want to stress this is technically doing nothing at this stage, but this is in case I want to ever increase that percentage. But it is, which is good to do. I think it's just level, isn't it? Do I even have it as a thing here? No, it's player level. Okay. Okay. Keep typing ability too quickly. Alright, var health bonus equals no, it's not this. It'd be divide by, right? No. The higher the divide, the worse value. Oh, I need to fucking times this variable by. So Okay, I'm gonna just change the base values because that's just gonna make more sense, right? So for this to be 10%, this needs to be 0.1, and then for this to be 1%, this needs to be 0.1. So now it actually does make sense to do the variables like that. And now I can actually just times it by the value. Technically, I don't actually need to be doing this as this. What I can do, and this will make things faster, is this is ability dot value 4, and then plus equals value 4. And then I would need to what is it again? There's a fucking me not remembering my own scripts. This thing. I believe this is done everything, so do this. And then also it's a safety net. Did I not just copy that? What the fuck? Is less than or equal to 0. Equals 1. Actually, no. Screw that. If the bug happens, the bug happens. We'll leave it alone for now, because it shouldn't occur. We're doing this in too quick a succession for it to not occur. Alright. Okay, so that's the say-so one. For now. I don't see any changes that I would make. The only fear is potential. No. Because there's a bunch of maths I could do to fix this. Do we do that math? Probably best to. Honestly, it's just, let's not fuck around more. Because I don't want to have an issue where I come across it at some later stage and like, what the fuck is this issue? I can't figure out why the hell the player's just randomly dying. How do you find how much it would be? Okay, so I need to create a var here. Var equals a var carry health equals 1. We'll always have it as 1. Right? Just set it to 0. There. I believe that should do it, right? If it would put it below, just hold that health a value that it currently is. No, not quite. Because that can result in a huge negative. Wait, no, that is correct. Yeah. Because it's either it dies to the thing anyway, so it's going to be under the value. Yeah, so it'll be fine. I mean, I could set this to trigger on level up, I guess. But then I would need to organize some really fucking weird shit for this. This will do fine for now. Da, 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 da. We'll test it out a bit better later, but we've got this thing for it now. Array push. Okay, now to do your buy. This affects the EX for double. Okay. This one's an interesting one. So it's gonna be 10%, so just the one. And then EX modify to 2, and then damage bonus. Okay, there we go. Now this one should be really, really straightforward because it is just a increase per level. So, player stats dot damage minus equals it'd be ability dot value. It's actually quite a low number, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. Value 3. And then player stats dot ex amp minus equals ability value 3 times ability value 2. And then we can actually be pretty streamlined with this because it can just be ability value 3 equals, because we don't need a base value from this because it's the damage is inherently the multiplier. So should just be, whoops, value, no, it's value 1 times player stats dot player level plus ability dot value 0 . This is why I wanted the player stats thing, because it just means that I can just type player stats and get the value I want with a lot more ease overall. Boom. And that should be the yabai one. Boom. And add a little bit of commenting to make it legible. Okay, and then I'm going to have this as a return. So if Max wants to use this, the guy that's working on the crates at the moment, all he needs to do is he can just call crate real reward special. For now, I'm gonna, so I will write in here Okay. Oh, that was fun. I know that was extremely quiet programming, but that's how it goes sometimes. I was just too focused on trying to make sure I got that done correctly, which I still don't think I have. We will see. At least for now, that should be how those two function and how I want them to function. They're not the only buffs like this that I want to do, but this is just one of the clearest examples. We might do some other ones later as other funny jokes. Like, there genuinely might be one that's just like a choice of, do you want to collab or do you want a solo stream, and it will improve your EX or your assist relative to that. Might give you like assist amp, or it might give you EXE cooldown. Like those sorts of ideas. There's also potentially going to be ones where it's just like, do you want to make the enemies harder? But they give better rewards. I think one of the ones, it's gonna be very similar to the modifiers in the portals in some regards, is that some of them will augment the playstyle dramatically comparative to what it was before. I'm still wondering if I want to like one day add a portal that's just like you get one less, like you get less slots for weapons, but it's, and like that's one of the big negative ones. Because reminder, the negatives and the positives at this stage aren't tied together correctly, so they're just kind of randomized. And I want to just make a long ass modifier list. I can actually look at some of them now, right? Where are my modifiers? Is it here? Yes. I still don't think this one works correctly. Because I swear I start the thing with the bonus health and it doesn't actually correctly get added. I also don't think I've got my modifiers high enough to get some of these from memory. Okay, so this one is one of the ones where, for example, I need to chat with my friend about. Because we'll need to store certain values. And then permanently gain +4 every 50 enemies defeated. That one shouldn't be too hard to do. Gain 4 rerolls. That's a system that's not even added yet. And that's the one that I do want to sit with my friend and sort out. Oh yeah, that's right. Apex is one of the big ones. This is, I think, from memory, when we talked about this originally, like Apex is an example of one where you cannot get any other bonuses, and this has to be a maxed out like negatives that you'd get. It's the only positive you can get, and it's no other negative, and you can only get negatives other than it to get the value high enough. Because like this is in the game technically. But I don't think the negative value can be high enough to get it. God damn, this is a scary one. This is actually such a fucking stupid one. There's a reason why it says don't do it. Yeah, I don't think you can get rejected by Oshi either. Can you? I think at the moment the max modifier negative is just 1. So you can get like enemy haste or enemy uses harden. I believe. What is this one? I am die, thank you forever. Causes random explosions to occur around the player. That's right, that's one of those ones that requires a new system to be added. That we were going to add at one point. Well, I was going to add it at one point. Solo stream, assist is disabled. Yeah, there you go. So we have portals for that stuff, so I don't need to add crates for it. New merch drops. Enemies drop 50% less currency. Yeah. That, again, is one that requires a system to be added. That system doesn't exist yet. Ah, okay. Dude, I would swear that this song is from Halo, man. Specifically Halo Reach. Convince me otherwise. Ah yes, Mel's yoga. I need to do a big brainstorming session for this. Because like this, even if I completed all of these modifiers, this is not even a fraction of what I want for modifiers. Modifiers is something that's going to take so long to do. I probably should just fucking start like chunking it out. It should be, maybe we can do that for like tomorrow, is like just do some brainstorming on modifiers and go with it. Like, cause another modifier could be like only this enemy. So only slimies appear. That'd be funny. That would be really stupid though. Um. Yeah. Right. Sorry, my brain is just really not keeping up today. I think we might call it here for today. It's been a solid 3 hours, and I'm just feeling like my brain's just kind of puttering along and not doing anything impactful. So, with that being the case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You've been awesome, stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.